Hi, folks. Today evening, I would like to share something with you. Probably 1984. That was the time when I saw the Hindi film Pyasa, featuring Gurudat Sahab, all legendary actors. Gurudat Sahab, Mala Sinha ji, Vaida Rehman ji, and Johnny Walker. And that was a turning point in my life. That changed my entire perspective towards movies. Movies are looked down upon, and they are just treated as a form of entertainment. But that movie changed my perspective towards film and the entire movie industry, film industry. Also, as I learned more about the actor Gurudat Saab, what a sensitive soul he was, what a fine person he was, fine gentleman he was. I was surprised to find that you can have such pure souls in such a corrupt, so-called corrupt place, film industry. Nevertheless, that changed my entire perspective on how I view things, life in general. And there is one poetry which touched my heart. It is written by another legendary person called Sahir Lutfi ji. And it goes like this. It is picturized on Gurudas Sahab. ये महके हुए फूल, ये खिला हुआ गुलशन, ये फूलों का रस पी के मचलते हुए भंवरे, मैं दूं भी तो क्या तुम्हें ए शौक नजारों, ले दे के मेरे पास कुछ आंसू हैं, कुछ आए. Indeed, fine lines. Once I saw that movie, the bug it bit me. I said, why not express? This is a good opportunity where I can express my feelings. And 1984 was probably the year when our Prime Minister, late Prime Minister Indira Gandhi ji was shot at. We looked upon her as a idol. We really idolized her. She was the first woman Prime Minister. And since I believe in women empowerment, Nari Shakti, we looked upon her. So her death came as a shock. She was murdered by her own security guards, and that shook the whole nation. Also, it left a deep scar on my mind as well. I made a compilation of articles on her and created an album. So this is the album I've created. I also wrote a few lines on her, and they go as follows. This is on our late Prime Minister, Srimati Indira Gandhi ji. In what a sudden way she paid the price of service to the nation. She just didn't sacrifice, but became a sacrifice herself. She was a torch enkindling the flames of patriotism, showing a path to shipwrecked brothers. She's shown as a political warrior and died as a martyr. Shrewd, all powerful, firm, and dutiful, warm, gracious, compassionate, and noble. She was simply uncomparable. She left us when we needed her the most, but she left behind her memories sweet and sour, inspiring thoughts and high ideals. While in reverence we bow our heads, the tributes we can pay the best is to persevere the ideals she valued the most, to work hard and achieve progress. Thus, hatred and malice let us discard and live peacefully and amicably again. This is on Indira Gandhi ji. This was when I was in my 10th standard, my school years. Later on, college happened, you know, and you fall in love. This was on my first love. So I've written a poem on my first love, and पहला प्यार तो कभी परवान चढ़ता नहीं है, तो वो तो बात भूल ही जाओ, वो तो कोई और ही बात है. It never worked out between us. It was we were always hot and cold, so it never worked out. But it taught many things, and it made me strong emotionally, and I realized plenty of things about myself, world in general. So this is a poem I've written after my breakup. It was a break. It was not a long breakup, but yeah, it was a breakup. So this is how it goes. It is titled as The Wall. Your soft voice rings music in my ears. Your caressing look melts my heart. Your presence makes me rise to intoxicating heights of ecstasy. Sometimes the thoughtless things you say do worry and hurt me. Then all at once you say, I still love you anyway. And this brings a wonderful shower of joy. Suddenly your fears and phobias haunt you. You chase those painful dreams to fulfill them. Then grows the wall between us, higher, thicker, and stronger, and that separates us. I try patience in vain, but all this doesn't matter to you as you let the wall grow. And as we depart, my wistful eyes shall never seek you, my groping hands shall never clasp yours, my lips call to ears that shall never hear. So, I promise to soon forget the bitter sweetness of our bond. I will drown you in a casual glance and my icy voice. I will wait for the chance to suddenly and cruelly let you know how very easy it was to let you go. Well, it wasn't easy, but then I learned my lesson. It made me wiser, and thank God for the breakup because it made me realize my own worth. So, friends, if you happen to go through breakups in life, you know, don't ponder. I mean, don't cry. Cry a little, but then don't dwell on that too much emotionally, because probably it's a if someone hurts you, you need to learn something from that situation. Because if something is meant for you, it will never be toxic. That person would never hurt you. But if that person has hurt you or broken you and has ditched you, abandoned you, probably if or maybe if the things didn't work out for you, it was not meant for you. So there was something that you had to learn from that situation. So learn from it. Any situation, any setbacks in life you have, any emotional traumas you face, challenges you face in relationships, any relationship. It does not have to be between your boyfriend or girlfriend. Probably any relationship with your parents, with your siblings, with your friends, with your mentors, with your relatives, with your cousins. Every relationship is going to teach you something. Every person you meet in life is going to teach you something. Everything you come, every person, every living being, animals, or probably nature, everything is going to teach you something. And in case you are hurt, if someone has let you down, then it is teaching you something. So learn from that situation. Instead of seeking revenge, learn how you can grow in life. So, those days in my college year after my breakup, I took a gap in my studies for 1 year. Then I, established myself, and I made a point. I completed my studies, though I did not come out with flying colors because the career was not my chosen one. Anyway, that story later. So I completed my studies, and then I finally decided to let go of that relationship. So yeah, come over it, come over things, learn from the situation, learn from people. If something is not meant for you, it's going to hurt you, it's going to break you, because it was never meant for you. If something is toxic, if you are in a toxic relationship, it is going to end eventually. And if it ends, if that relationship ends, it's for your own good. Because I believe that the divine supreme power will never work against you. So if something happens, it happens for your own good. Harivansh Rai Bachchan has written, uh, जो मन का हो तो अच्छा, ना हो तो और अच्छा. Something on those lines. So if something does not work according to your plans, or probably if a relationship does not work, maybe you're meant for something better. That person is meant for something better. You are meant for something better. You're not.